Hey, what's going on? This is Ron with Menchaca Channel. Inspiration, motivation, and kingdom principles is what we do. In this video, we're going to be talking about the 7 things to distance yourself from. And we all need to hear this in our lives. You know how I know? Because I'm ready. You're ready. Let's do this thing. All right, as we're doing our things in life, we're going to have to keep in mind that there are some things that we need to distance ourselves from because they can harm our journey. They can harm the people around us. And guess what? They can cripple our success. Number 1, unkind words said about you and others. Listen to the people that you have around you and listen how they talk. Because if they say unkind words about other people, eventually they're going to do the same about you. And you need to take that in consideration if you want to progress forward. A person that decides to say ill words against you or others have made up their mind that that's what they want to project out of their lives. Maybe something happened in their lives and they can't justify that, so they want to push down other people. And you're one of those. Watch out. Number 2, people who gossip and slander. Now let's not confuse the first group with this second group. Those who have decided to gossip and slander have made it up in their hearts to talk evil, to talk ill about someone. And they do this on a daily basis that they don't even know that they're gossiping, or they don't even know that they're pushing their fellow person down. And that is a problem if you want to progress forward. Maybe we were brought up like this, that it either had to be good or bad. You either had to talk bad about somebody or good about somebody. But you know what? When you have kindness in your heart, you have goodness in your heart, you're going to bring out the best in others. And you have to have people around you that will do that. I know being Latino and Hispanic, man, I think problem that we had growing up was these things called novelas. In English, that's soap operas. And man, we love the drama. And that drama that was happening right there from one moment, oh, I love you, you're beautiful, all that. The next scene, I hate your guts, and I don't ever want to see you again in my life. I'm telling you, that kind of confused us growing up. But when you get around people who have a stable mind, who have a balanced life, all they want to do is project goodness. All they want to do is bring out the greatness that you have within you. That's the people you need to be around. And all these other gossip and slanderers and people who use unkind words about you and others, guess what? You need to distance yourself from them. Number 3, unforgiveness. Now, developing the spirit of unforgiveness is developed over time. And so it doesn't happen overnight. It's when something wrong happens in your life. And then you see other people who are good things are happening to them, and you don't understand why. So you create this bitterness inside of you, and it causes you to be an unforgiving person. If you're experiencing that, you need to distance yourself from that unforgiving spirit. And if you have people in your circle that are doing the same, it's a good idea that you bring it to their attention, or you just distance yourself from that. It's going to help you in the long run. The funny thing about unforgiveness is that you know how to play the field. You know how to play your cards on that. And so you'll be in front of the person and you'll act like you forgive them for what they're doing, or they forgive you. But as soon as they turn around, you have unforgiveness in your heart, and that sows a seed of hatred, sows a seed of bitterness. And I guarantee you, you'll be better off if you choose the greatness, the good in everything, instead of the unforgiveness spirit. You got to get rid of that. Number 4, hopelessness. Hopelessness is what follows unforgiveness. When you have that seed of bitterness in your heart, and you have that hatred towards certain things that have not gone well in your life, you begin to feel hopeless. And then guess what? You're starting to project that onto other people. You might be the one that is hopeless. when you surround yourself by people and start to listen to mentors that will uplift you. And believe me, I've been there. And that hopelessness just begins to deteriorate and go away. That's one of the things we definitely need to separate ourselves from. We need to back away from hopelessness. There is greatness within you, and you just need the right people around you to extract that out of you. Number 5, self-defeat. One of the most frustrating people to be around. And even if you're experiencing it yourself and you don't even know it, I hope you catch this one. Self-defeat is a terrible thing, because even when good things go right in your life, you're questioning, why is this happening? There must be something wrong here. What happened? I never have this good luck. I never go through good things. What is going on? Self-defeat is self-sabotage. It's just having you look at yourself in the worst possible way. And I'm telling you that if you are in self-defeat, you're never going to see victory in your life. People that experience self-defeat in their life, their image of themselves is distorted. They don't see the greatness that they are. And even if you go around telling them, look, you got some awesome qualities to your life, you don't believe them. And even if they were to bless you with something, you would say, why are you doing that? I don't deserve this. This is not something that I was expecting. What's going on? And you cannot just receive it. And that's a big problem. And that's one of the 7 things you need to distance yourself if you're going to be great in this life. Number 6, hatred. When you've gone through these 5, number 6 shows up, and that's hatred. You want to steer clear of having a heart of hatred. And if you're experiencing that, you need to step aside and reevaluate where you're at. Because if you've reached that point of hatred, nothing good is ever going to come your way, because you see everything through a negative mindset. Every experience, every thought, even a glaze your way. When somebody looks your way, you're like, what? What are you looking at? What'd you find? What's going on? And all these things are happening, and I'm telling you, that's a direct turnoff to success. And people that are going somewhere in their life, they want to get away from people like that. Hatred is a bad thing, and you want to do your best to steer clear of people that are like that, as well as if you're dealing with that, you want to deal with that quickly and get some help. Just take a moment and examine how your heart functions. I'm not talking about how it pumps blood. I'm talking about how you look at other people. What happens in your heart when you see other people? Are you jealous? Are you envious of their success? Or are you wanting to be like them, to aspire to be that way? Let me tell you, when you get around people that have a heart of giving, a heart that wants to help instead of hurt, that's going to heal your hatred in you. And you have to have a teachable spirit. You have to open up to that so that you can experience the best that life has to offer to you. Number 7, fear. Living in fear is one of the worst things you can do in life, because fear will handicap any possibility of progression in your life. It's gonna stop you dead in your tracks because you got questions about your next step. You got questions about what's gonna happen if I do this. I need my security blanket. I need things to happen for me a certain way. And fear right there is a catalyst for you to miss your opportunity to be successful. Here at Menchaca Channel, all we want is for you to receive some inspiration, motivation, and some kingdom principles. Kingdom principles are simply established principles. The things that have worked for us, and I'm telling you, they'll work for you as well. So as we go through the 7 things to distance yourself from, I want you to take in consideration that those things are blocking your success. They're blocking you from your greatness that you have within you. God Almighty has created you with some greatness on the inside. He's put the best of the best on the inside of you. And I want to extract that from you because you're not a loser. You're not someone who's just a sorry person. No, you got good qualities. Depending on how you view yourself matters so much. And these 7 things you should distance yourself should be an awakening of what are the things that are going wrong in my life. I'm telling you, if you listen, you're going to receive something that is amazing and it's going to benefit your life. Each and every one of you matter to us here at Menchaca Channel, and we want to be a part of your life. We want you to do the things that you can do with freedom, and we want you to experience the best life that you can experience. And that's simply by following some protocols, following some principles in your life. And you have to have that inspiration and motivation in your life to push yourself forward. So take in consideration these 7 things. It's gonna bless your life like never before. Hey, thanks for watching this episode of Menchaca Channel, where inspiration, motivation, and kingdom principles is what we do. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and ring that bell so you can get another episode of Menchaca Channel. And for all of you who are supporting Menchaca Channel through Cash App and Venmo, we want to appreciate you for your donations and keeping us going. And let me tell you, great things are to come here on Menchaca Channel. Until next time.